like a loaded game. Dressed to kill, knew my name. Cherry lips and venom eyes. She don't love, she hypnotized. She leaned in close, said you look tense, then carved her name into my sense. Her perfume smelled like danger sweet, and her heel spelled out defeat. She said, baby, you want a thrill? Then place my finger on the kill. Lipstick on my trigger, heart in her hands. She shoots to thrill, and I don't stand a chance. She kisses like poison, wraps me in sin, pulls me close, then dives right in. She's chaos wrapped in leather and glitter. Yeah, she left lipstick on my trigger. Danced on tables, broke the law. She kissed my neck, then broke my jaw. Told me lies I love to hear, then whispered death into my ear. She drew hearts with a razor smile, said love me fast or bleed a while. No safety left, no way to run, but damn, that run was worth the gun. She never begs, she never pleads, she just loads the thrill I need. Lipstick on my trigger, sweet as the crime. She kills you slow, then steals your time. Her touch is sharp, her taste is wild. She'll wreck your world and make you smile. I begged for more, she cornered and left behind. Lipstick on my trigger. She never aimed to miss, just leaned in close and made the bullet feel like a kiss. Lipstick on my trigger, smoke in the air. I smell her sin still everywhere. The chamber's cold, but I still crave that thrill she gave beside the grave. You say she's gone, but I still shiver from that lipstick on my trigger. She pulled me in, then pulled the trigger. Lit the fire, then fed the flames. Taught me love was just a game. You drove fast, I held on tight. Thought we'd burn together through the night. You kissed like danger, smiled like sin. I should've known I'd never win. You gripped the wheel with reckless grace, while I was begging you to hit the brakes. But you laughed as I screamed your name, then floored the gas into the pain. Drove me to the edge, then left with no goodbye, just smoking theft. I gave you rose, you gave me lies. Now I'm crashing under open skies. You said forever, then hit reverse, left me bleeding in second verse. You set me up just to watch me grieve, drive it to the edge, then leave. Wore your heartbreak like perfume, filled the car with toxic fumes. You lit a match, then tossed a flame, watched me burn and took no blame. I held your hand, you held the blade, crashed in silence, no airbags of truth. Just metal smoke and a shattered youth. I built the road, you built the end. Drive me to the edge, that's fine, but don't pretend this life was mine. You ain't the real, I scream too late. Now I'm rock with ghosts and hate. You broke the rules to claim the ride. I'm alive and you just cry. No, no, no tear, no make believe. You just drove me to the edge. Yeah, this one's for the fire we lit and the flowers that died in it. You wore danger like perfume on your neck, laughed while the world burned down in our wreck. Midnight lipstick, cigarette eyes. You loved me fast and you lived in life. We danced through glass on hotel floors, made love like thunder behind closed doors. But every kiss was soaked in fuel, and baby, I played the willing fool. You said, love me or leave me in flame. But I didn't know it ended the same. Now I see roses in the ashes where your heart used to bloom. All that fire, all those crashes left nothing but a smoky room. You broke me like a loaded gun, then vanished with the setting sun. Now I breathe where the memory flashes, and I see roses, roses in the ashes. You were the storm in my guitar strings, the chaos in my diamond rings. You kissed me deep, then walked away like heartbreak was a holiday. I begged the sky to bring you back, but love don't run on faded tracks. Now all I hold are burnt out dreams and photographs that never scream. I called your name in hotel walls, and now it just echoes in these halls. I see roses in the ashes, scattered on this empty bed. Your perfume on some ashes, you leave the words we never said. You love me like a loaded game, you left me with whiskey and blame. Now my heart just crashes. Oh, roses, roses in the ashes. Danced away through shattered glass, said love was never built to last. But baby, you sure knew how to burn. Roses in the ashes, still bleeding black and red. You're left with all your ashes, but your ghost sleeps in my head. I kiss the flame, I kiss the knife, I kiss the wreck of you and life. Now I walk through passion scratches, roses, more roses, roses in the ashes. Looking up and we made it, built it up like heaven. You came in like a sin with heels, and a shot of regret. You wore black leather like a second skin. You came walking in with that deadly grin. Lipstick red, eyes full of hell. You said, baby, I got a secret to sell. You poured a drink, I took the bait. You whispered love just like it's hate. Your kiss was sharp like jagged glass. I should've known this wouldn't last. You said I love you, now hold still. Then pull the trigger with a thrill. Whiskey kisses and loaded lies. You shot me down with bedroom eyes. I gave you truth, you gave me pain. Now I'm soaked in smoke and acid rain. You burned my soul and said goodbye with whiskey kisses and loaded lies. You played me like a worn-out tune, made sweet love under a blood-red moon. But every touch came with a price. You drew your blade and rolled the dice. You wore my jacket, stole my ride, left my heart in the passenger side. Now I'm just ash, twisted chrome, cursed to love you all alone. You kissed my lips and bit my name and said I better been a flame. Kisses and loaded lies. Your looks are caught in a silk disguise. I chased your fire, faked the flame. Now I'm just drunk and out of name. You pull me close, then watch me die with whiskey kisses and loaded lies. You poured the poison slow and sweet. Said here's to us, here's to defeat. I drank it down, still tasted you. And now I'm wrecked, but it's nothing new. Whiskey kisses and loaded lies. I wore your hurt like a cheap disguise. Your perfume haunts my hollow room. Your laugh still cuts like a silver wound. You broke me clean with no goodbyes. That's whiskey kisses and loaded lies. Kiss me like you meant to kill, and I loved you for it still. Looks so cold. She walked alone past neon signs with dreams she stitched in borderline. The boulevard don't shine the same when all your lights just spell your name. She came for fame, she left with scars, danced with devils, prayed to stars. Lipstick smeared on a cigarette, whispers of a love she won't forget. They promised fire, she got the flood. Now all she wears is tinted blood. Rain on Sunset Boulevard, washing off her makeup and her guard. The angels left, the snakes remain, selling heaven wrapped in pain. She gave it all, got back a shard. Now she's drowning in her own backyard. Yeah, it's raining on Sunset Boulevard. Took the ride, believed the lines, drank every lie like vintage wine. They cheered her smile, ignored her she's just paint on bathroom walls. She sold her soul for just one stage. Now she owns his empty rage. She sings alone in motel halls. The ghosts that echo down the wall. They said she died. They shut the light, left her bleeding into night. Rain on Sunset Boulevard, drowning dreams in a plastic yard. The stars above don't even care. They watch her fade without a prayer. The high heels cracked her laughter chart. Another queen turned into shard. She's fading on Sunset Boulevard. No fear, too alive. Now all that's left is stories told in broken rooms with lipstick cold. Rain on Sunset Boulevard, softly weeping in the dark. Every dream that touched her skin now lost beneath the mannequin. She gave her soul for fame and art. Now she sleeps in neon stars. Yes, rain on Sunset Boulevard, and the rain don't care who you were or what you lost on Sunset Boulevard. She don't knock when she walks in. She kicks the door off its hinges. She's got black boots and a red tattoo. Drinks a whiskey straight, breaks the rules in two. Laughs like fire, walks like war. And when she wants it, you're done for. She don't whisper, she don't pray. She just bites down and makes you stay. Her love's a game that no one wins, but damn, I'd play it all again. You think you're tough, you think you're mean, then she shows up, tears through your scene. She screams like thunder, roars like sin, tears your walls from deep within. No warning signs, no place to run. She's the bullet and the gun. She breaks your soul, then pulls you under. She loves like fire, screams like thunder. She paints her lips in gasoline, sets the bar and wrecks the scene. You give her roses, she burns the stem. She don't believe in if or when. Her heels hit like a war parade. Stares a switchblade in the shade. She told me boys like you don't last, then kissed me hard and drove to. She don't beg, she don't cry, she just howls at the bloody sky. She screams like thunder, breaks the night, looks like chaos in a fight. No sweet goodbyes, no second chance. She'll crush your soul in a glance. She lights you up and pulls you under. She don't whisper, she screams like thunder. Lipstick on my grave, scratched her name into my flame. I called her crazy, but I never said stop. She screams like thunder in my head, even when she's blocked and split. I see a ghost in every spot, hear her laugh when I and I still want more. You poured your poison down my veins. You called it love and locked the door. Left me bleeding on your marble floor. You danced in rage, I stood in rain. You said my truth just fed your shame. You kissed me with a loaded tongue, then laughed when all the hurt begun. But now your fire don't leave a mark. I built a wall around the door, and now I'm bulletproof to your heartache. Still inside where I used to break. Your words bounce off to tease me not. You broke me till the breaking's done. So go ahead, far away. You won't get blood from me today. This love was free, and now it's a stain. I'm bulletproof to your heartache. You played your games, I lost the rules. I worship lies like sacred jewels. You fed me doubt, I begged for more. Now I'm the wreckage on your shore. You wore my pain like a dress, posed for pity, smiled through the mess. But darling, you ain't got the aim to shoot a man who's killed a shame. You fired guilt, you fired blame, but I just smiled and took the blame. 'Cause I'm bulletproof to your heartache. No more cracks for you to stay. I burned the bridge, I want the ash. I left your heaven in the crash. Just leave your name into the void. I won't be played, I won't be torn. This heart don't bend, it won't remake. It's bulletproof. You fired first, you fired last. Thought you'd harm me like a ghost from the past, but baby, I'll lay your scars like medals now. I'm bulletproof to your heartache. You never just a fading fate. I learned to stand, stones you made, and laugh while lightning kissed the blades. So load your guilt, don't take your aim. But I'm no longer yours to shame. This heart's no longer yours to break. Proof to your heartache. You can't shoot what's already dead. Another night, another poison kiss. She walks in late with glitter eyes, leather lace and alibi lies. Drinks on fire, heels on chrome. Don't do love, she don't do home. She pulls the room into a flame. Every fool just plays her game. She lights a smoke, then lights your fuse. She gets to win, you get to lose. You say no, but you follow fast. This kind of heaven never lasts. Chain, champagne, and cigarettes, wasted nights in leather nets. She'll pour your soul into a glass, then drink it down and burn the past. She dances wild with no regrets. just chains, champagne and cigarettes. She's got tattoos full of names of every man who played her game. She'll kiss you sharp and love you slow, then vanish right before the show.